Imagine yourself in one of the most beautiful places in the South, surrounded by abundant wildlife, pristine rivers and streams, and the beauty of almost 23 million acres of forest land. A place where forest land is so plentiful, it covers an area almost as large as the state of Indiana. Imagine yourself in Alabama. Alabama's natural resources are extremely productive and diverse. We have more timber in the bank today than ever before, more than 31 billion cubic feet of standing timber, and our forests are still growing. Over the last 10 years, Alabama forests have increased almost 1 million acres. And even though we're only the 29th largest state in the country, we have the second largest commercial forest in the U.S. Alabama's over 214,000 forest landowners have planted an average of nearly 200 million seedlings a year for the past 15 years, or about 12 trees for every man, woman, and child in the United States. The state also has over 47,000 linear miles of perennial streams and rivers, ranking us 7th in the nation for the amount of water flowing within our borders. To ensure that the quality of these waterways remains high, Alabama utilizes best management practices for forestry to protect our streams and rivers. Our forests are also home to 1.4 million of the nation's 18 million white-tailed deer and 350,000 of its 4 million wild turkeys. Hunting and fishing generates over $60 million annually in taxes from license fees, hunting rights, and sales of equipment and supplies. To ensure that Alabama's forests remain viable, a variety of partnerships are in place to address issues that impact the state's forests, whether it's insect and disease control, water quality, the state's forest inventory, urban forestry, or protecting our forest lands from wildfire. Alabama forest and fire professionals have teamed up to keep our forest lands healthy and safe. An example of these cooperative efforts is our commitment to protecting citizens and the state's rural areas from wildfires. Alabama has almost 1,000 volunteer fire departments, representing between 25 and 30,000 individual firefighters. Last year alone, firefighters with the Alabama Forestry Commission and rural volunteer firefighters saved 603 homes and structures from being destroyed by wildfire. As more of the state's population moves into the rural areas, the need for better cross-training between structural firefighters and wildland firefighters also increases. For that reason, Alabama conducts the Alabama Interagency Wildland Fire Academy. Firefighters from state and federal agencies, paid and volunteer departments, and industry attend training which is part of a larger educational strategy to cross-train firefighters responsible for initial attack of fires occurring in the wildland-urban interface. Another collaborative approach is the state's urban forestry program. As our population centers grow, we realize there is a lack of understanding about forestry and related issues in the urban areas. For that reason, in 1999, the Alabama Forestry Commission joined with Auburn University, USDA Forest Service, and the Alabama Urban Forestry Association in forming the Alabama Urban Forestry Partnership. This historic agreement provides the framework for delivering Alabama's statewide urban forestry program and has more than doubled the number of service providers. It has also allowed the program to expand into cities and towns in every corner of the state. Today, more and more Alabama citizens have a stronger appreciation of our urban forests and are becoming involved in activities that not only improve their community's environment, but helps bring about a better understanding of total forestry issues and the benefits of Alabama's forests. With the needs of our state, the nation, and even the world constantly changing, and placing greater demands on our natural and human resources, it is urgent that vital stepping stones be securely placed now. For our natural resources to continue to meet the constant needs of a rapidly growing public, the natural resource managers of Alabama's delicate treasure must continue to build on the foundation stones that were carefully laid by the previous generation. We are proud to say that the future of the next generation is safely in our hands and that we're making Alabama a better place through forestry.